Hello everyone. In the last session, we have discussed about the Spring Boot application development introductory part. So in today's session, I will tell you how you can create your first app in the Spring Boot. So for this, I will use the Spring Initializer that is provided by the Spring Boot application. And with the help of the Eclipse IDE, I will tell you how you can import the Spring Initializer project that is generated by the Spring Boot IO, right? And we'll see how it will behave in our Eclipse IDE. So let's get started. So you can see we can create the Spring Boot application as a standalone application. I have already discussed in the first lecture. So here I will tell you also about the skeleton of the Spring Boot application and how you can generate the Spring IO from the website. So you need to do one thing. You just go to the internet, right? So I'm doing the same. You can go to the internet and in the tab, you need to go to the Google and here you need to search Spring IO. So you can see there is an official there's an official website. You can see start string.io. You just click on the first link, Spring Initializer. Here you can see there's a Spring Initializer is available for you, and you have many options uh, available to choose. So I will go for the project using the Maven build tool. So throughout my slides or videos, you will see I will use the same Maven build tool. And obviously I will use the Java. I will use the Java for the Spring. And 3.2.5, I'm using the default uh, version of the Spring Boot application. So here is the group. You can just give the your project name here. Like I'm using the sample app. This is my sample app. And here I will use the introduction. So it is my introduction of the Spring Boot. So description, I'm not giving any type of description here. And okay, so here's an option to generate the project. And if you want to add some dependencies, I will tell you in the later session. So dependencies we can add means it is like a jar file in the normal development in Java programming. So here you can see different type of the dependencies available. Like if you want to add the Lombok, like you want to add the web application functionality, you want to add some repositories, session you want to add. So these type of dependencies are available. You don't need to create separately, right? So I'm not using in this session the dependencies. I'm just clicking on the generate button so that I can generate my project. So you can click on the generate button. Once you generate the code, you will get the Spring Boot project here, and you have given the introduction name. So you are getting it in the downloads. So just extract it. So it is being available in the normal folder. So just now your Spring Boot project is now available for you. When you click on this, you can see different type of dependencies and properties file available here, and this is the SRC folder. In the SRC folder, you will get the two folders like the sub packages of the SRC package. One is the main package. In the main, you will get the Java and resources. So in the resources folder, you will see there's a file application. This is a properties file. You can add many properties uh, related to your project. It is also being discussed. And another one is your Java folder. In the Java folder, if you remember, we have created the form package, the main package, and after that, as a sub package, we have taken the sample app as a sub package. So in the sub package, we have taken the introduction, and inside this Java file is being automatically generated by the Spring initializer. So this is the starting point of your Spring Boot application. So this is normally the Java file we have worked on earlier in the Java application. So this is the simple Java file. You can see there is a public static void main method over there. So it is the starting point of your Spring Boot application, right? So you can see some type of packages is already being imported in our program. We have not do anything in this project. This is the automated generated code by the Spring initializer. Okay. Okay. So the second step would be import this project, right, into your IDE. So in this course, I will use the Eclipse IDE, right? So in the next step, I will import this particular project in my Eclipse IDE and will run this project, and you will see the output of the Spring Boot application. So that would be the first application we will work on. So I will tell you how you can run this application in the IDE like Eclipse or any other IDE. Yeah, hello everyone. In the last session, we have discussed about the Spring Initializer tool, right? So let's import the project generated with the help of the Spring Initializer in the Eclipse tool. So for this, you need to install Eclipse IDE in your system. So I'm just opening the Eclipse IDE there. I'm using the Eclipse IDE, and I will import my Spring Initializer generated project in my Eclipse. And after that, I will try to discuss about the structure of the project and will run the first Spring Boot application using the Eclipse. So it is going to start. It is taking time. So meanwhile, we can discuss about the main method we have seen. So main method is just like a starting point, like in the normal Java applications, it would be the same in the Spring Boot application. So our project is being, you can see there are many projects available, but we need to import it first, what we have created earlier. So let's go to in the file, and you have options like open project from the file system. So just go to there and use the directory button over there and go to the download because we have extract our project in the download directory. So this is my project. So I just uh, select it, right, and just open this project, select folder, just open it. And click on the finish button. So you can see it is being uh, taken from the C users common download introduction. This is the project name, and nothing you need to do. Just click on the finish button. Once you finish this, this would be the part of your project in the Eclipse side. So we need to search it here. This is the project, right? And SRC folder we have seen in the structure, and this is the POM file. This is the POM file. It is very important file in the Spring project. Everything you will see, all the dependents would be the part of this particular application file. So you can see initial dependencies, which is mandatory, which is required to build your Spring Boot application. It is being automatically added in this particular file. So Spring, you can see org Spring Framework.boot is the package name, and the starter is being added already, and starter test for the testing purpose. So two dependencies automatically added by the Spring IO, right? So let's go to our project and try to run this. So I'm going to my main package, and inside this package there is a main class of your Spring Boot application project. So this is the code you can see. This is the package we have created, and this is the predefined package where your Spring Boot application dependencies are available. Some type of helper classes available in the Spring Boot framework. So always remember, whenever you are working on this Spring Boot application project, there is a starting point, and the starting point would be your main method. But you need to tell the JVM, this is the Spring Boot application, right? So for this, you need to use the annotation Spring Boot application with your application, right? So this is the class, and this is the main method, and inside it there's a run method, which is directly loading our introduction application. So what I'm doing, I just right click on this project, and is an option available for you, Spring Boot app. Just run this. Sometimes you will get the problem of the unsupported class error version, right? So do one thing, because sometimes it is being we have generated it from the internet, so sometimes it is happen there's a mismatch of your version. So you need to do just click on the JRE system library, right click on this, build path, configure build path. You will see you need to remove it, and in the class path you need to add the library, JRE system library, and just take on the default JDK you have taken, apply it, apply and close, and try to run it again. Sometimes it has happened, there's a mismatch of the word. So you can see your Spring Boot application is being started.